What's up, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video for you guys today, but before we get into it, make sure you leave your comments down below on your thoughts and theories about this one or about this character or any others you'd like to share below the bear prediction and Outscatter. And make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this. Share this video if you can. Need all views I can get, or share with someone out there who you know personally, having a little snack here at the same time, who would need like to see this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not. I mean, enjoy this channel's content. Check my other views if I'm not. Need all views I can get. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So more. So, anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Robby Kenne. Now, Robby Kenne, at this point, is in the worst place that he's ever been in this show. What sucks is that Robby has come under Kreese's motto, Kreese's orders, and now he's going to have Silver in his ear. I mean, there's like no hope for this guy, it seems like right now. Season 4 will be centrally revolved when it comes to the Robby character about him doing awful things all season long, wanting revenge on everybody, wanting the people he wants revenge on most, which in my opinion, it's not really opinion, it's kind of a fact, not a brag, that I know that I'm pretty sure everybody does. Johnny, Daniel, Miguel, and Samantha. And just something to touch on here. Something that is going to make Robby do the worst thing possible. One of the worst things he does, let me just say, this season will be Hawk beating up Kenne. Kenne now, for me, in Season 4, will be what Dimitri was to Robby in Season 2. Robby has that goodness within him where he will look after the weak and see, okay, obviously this person does, has a disadvantage against, a usual opponent. Just like he did in care for Dimitri. I'll get to that in a second. But something I really think that would pull Robby to make him go absolutely berserk is Kenne getting hurt. And Hawk and Robby, essentially at this point, really need a rivalry. They really need that rivalry. Because Hawk now is the Miyagi-Do King, and Robby is Cobra Kai King. Out of the two dojos, there's one each that's the strongest from one of the two. And it's Robby and Hawk. Robby and Hawk need some sort of conflict to give them a huge rivalry. That's period. You need that. Another thing with Robby, so that could be something really bad he does. Another thing, this is something necessarily, well, it kind of is. What if him and Tori, obviously, we know it's very likely they'll start dating, but what if Tori starts saying, oh man, I don't want my boyfriend, to have to sleep on the floor in Cobra Kai Dojo. I have such a crappy life, but I don't even have it, this bad. So it could be a thing where Tori invites, Robby to stay at her crappy apartment. I mean, you got to think about it. She has a sick mother who's dying, who obviously needs a room to herself. She has a little brother who needs a room to himself that's only 8 years old, and she needs a room to herself. I don't think any of them really sleep on the couch. Do you really think there's an extra room in that teeny crappy apartment? 4 rooms? Really? I don't think so. 30 at the max. It's surprising that there's 3, but there has to be. So it wouldn't surprise me if Robby and Tori start, sleeping together. And, obviously they could get away with it because Robby's mom, she could easily sneak him in without Robby's mom knowing, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they would obviously not show them having sex. There might be some scenes, where they show their upper half, where Robby has a shirt off, she has a bra on, some making out, while in the bed together. But who knows? This is really just something that honestly could happen. I don't see her, Robby, especially with everything going not his way. I really see him getting some wins, definitely in Season 4, just within life and things that are going right for him. I don't see him on the floor the whole season, but maybe those plot hole the situation. I don't know. Who knows? I really do not see the thing with him and Tori getting to move into Terry Silver's mansion. Just don't see it. That's not Silver. I mean, I know he led it to it for Mike Barnes, but I just don't see him doing it, for sympathy. I mean, obviously, Mike Barnes wasn't from the Valley. I mean, come on, there's an obvious difference there. And then what I was saying with Dimitri a minute ago, if Dimitri does come back to Cobra Kai and realizes, or Robby realizes, man, I was nice to this guy. I don't want to go against him. He's done nothing wrong to me. He's just a little sweetheart. And it's possibly Dimitri, realizes and wants to come to Cobra Kai and team up with Robby, and Robby will put a bunch of hate into his heart and tell him the real way to win, and how to overcome your enemy and how to overcome your anger of your enemy. I think Dimitri could really take that and use that to his advantage, though, in the long run, possibly against Robby. It could be the episode that Dimitri decides to switch sides, probably kicks Kyler's butt to prove himself, to get, punch his ticket into Cobra Kai and prove himself to Kreese. Kreese gets shocked by his performance. And he's like, man, we need this guy. So Robby, the next episode or something like that, we see a couple scenes. It's one of the several plots of an episode where he's training Dimitri, teach him the best moves maybe that Silver taught him, individually, putting hate into his heart, coaching him. And then Dimitri might later on, if Robby does show any sympathy or heartfelt stuff to people like Samantha, Daniel, Tori, Dimitri could get like, man, I'm getting worried about you, Robby, the same way, Kreese said that obviously Johnny in season 2 before they split. So another thing, hold on a second. Another thing I wanted to hit on here was Robby and his mother. I think this could be one of the worst things. I've made a separate video of it. I've talked about it in a couple of videos. I really just don't think he's going to be good to his mother. I think probably going to be one of the worst emotional scenes that'll make us all cry. I mean, I think he's going to get up in her face. So I was just screaming at her and blame her for everything. You fail me, that kind of a wording. And scares Robby looks when he gets mad. We all know that. Whew, that will be a bad scene that we will probably each watch once, and that's it. Rewatch that episode, whatever episode it's in, if it does happen, probably fast forward through that. That is awful. I tell you, I just have a feeling that will happen. I don't think he'll accept her, and we know she's coming back. She posted it on her Instagram, and I expected before. You expect a character like that, just like Trey and Cruz, they're going to come back somehow, which I don't know. It's hard to predict. It's hard to predict that for me, so that's not really going to have time for this video. But I'm going to say they're going to come back to have something to do with Robby in at least one episode. That they have to appear pretty much. Trey, Cruz, and Shannon, those small characters that are connected to Robby, have to come back, at least for one episode. So yeah, in my opinion. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen with that. And what happens at the end of season 4 of Robby? There's going to be something big, win or lose. There's going to be something really big that happens to Robby, that it impacts his future. Tanner Buchanan, the actor of Robby, confirmed it. Something's going to huge happen. I'm calling it right now, and it will, lead Robby, direct Robby, in this direction for the rest of his life. It really will. But I tell you, when it comes to actually reuniting to Johnny, I would say that could be the best possible conclusion, best, of the show. Happiest conclusion of the show. Save that until the final episode. Don't even have it as, a plot or a, good relationship for an entire season. The final episode of the show. Have that be the most heartfelt thing. The best way to lead the show out of a bank. Because that, honestly, in my opinion, could be Robby's redemption, the long-term goal of the show. And especially with Johnny, it's never even worked out. Robby's been good before, but him and Johnny have never been on good terms over a course of time. But, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you leave your comments down below. If you have any thoughts or theories about the Robby character or any other characters, I'm going to be continuing this series. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoy this. Share this video if you can. Need all the views I can get. I'm going to continue with Smack. Oh, remember to subscribe to the channel if you are not. If you enjoy this channel, check out my reviews or not. Need all views I get. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. So everybody take care. Have a good day. Peace.